He was an American, John Kennedy. He was killed 10 years ago. Ten years ago today.
You live in a defended island of freedom, but your life is not a domain. So let me ask you as I close, to lift your eyes beyond the dangers of today to the hopes of tomorrow.
Mikhail Levinovich has been arrested. Stranjisk has just returned from Moscow. He says Babsky and Myberov have disappeared. And he thinks you'll be arrested next.
I will stand by my right as a free citizen of the Soviet Union.
Stand? Not here in Siberia. That's where people stand. Please, Nikolai. Before it gets too late.
It is already too late.
Can't go, Zap.
KGB.
KGB?
KGB.
For my next illusion, I need a volunteer from the audience. Gentleman in the first row. Thank you, sir. Please join me. Make yourself comfortable. Relax. Sit down. Cross one leg over the other. Watch.
Misfits of science, ha, ha. Those wild and crazy scientific guys, I love them. Yeah, those misfits. Exactly real. Your misfit science, you'll be full of ecstasy. And maybe this excitement in my wildest fantasy. I can feel it. Oh
kiss from a distance. Memories so like a child. Hold me all through the night. Kiss from a distance. Press to your lips just once. Tears only pass by, missing you more.
Who was he watching?
Tatiana, maybe. I think Tatiana. Behind palm tree.
No, it cannot be. Go, see where he's going.
Oh, sure. He uses me whenever he wants. Then it's take a walk, Flo. A walk, Elle? I shouldn't have to walk anymore. Elle, I mean it. What was the point of me going through all that to get my driver's license if no one's going to lend me the car?
I think he's gone too far. I think he's gone I'm very serious now. When somebody is involved with a foreign government, then it's time I put my foot down.
What?
I put my foot down.
Elle, you know I can't lift that if I can't see it. Okay, I'm serious. I need the car.
He said you can take the truck, Glow. Please, just concentrate, okay?
Elle, take the truck to a school prom? I mean, I have a hard enough time trying to be inconspicuous.
Gloria?
Dick?
I understand how you're feeling, and I know how important prom things are. But I've spoken to 3 congressmen. I've spoken to 2 foreign embassies. I've spoken to a delegate from the United Nations. They all want information about Dr. William Hayes. Why? Why? Elvin, has he done something? Has he done something irregular? Oh, hey, Miss Nance. Pick a card.
Where is Ben? Don't tell me it won't be like the last time.
Oh, you're
4 of spades.
Yes, it will.
I brought the battery.
You must be...
Yes, I am. You were going to say I must be Miss Willis.
Right, the telepath.
Yes, I am.
Right. Well, Miss Willis, we were...
Just wondering if I could come back for further testing. Maybe another time. They need you in the lab right now.
Billy! Billy woke up this morning and he thought he was Henry Kissinger. Now you deal with him. Glow, please. I'm very busy here. If you could just, use your power and move the elephant, it would be great.
I want the convertible.
Never, Glow. Never.
Billy, it's Nikolai.
Hello. Hello. What do you say?
Same thing. He needs a meeting.
Oh.
I need a broom.
Billy, why are you calling foreign officials?
He's just a friend. See the balls, Richard?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's Nikolai again, isn't it? Nikolai Andreevich. That's the name I've been hearing all morning.
Yeah. Well, he's a stranger here. He has been for a long time, and if I don't try to help him out, who can, okay? Watch, see? There. Okay. Put out your hand. There you go.
Do you know what it means for a scientist to sell secrets to a foreign power?
You know, Billy, it's not fair that I have to keep asking and asking.
Bill? They've got a word for scientists who get involved with foreign powers, and it's an ugly word.
Richard, I'm just trying to help a friend put his family back together. Now, if that makes me an ugly word, What ugly word?
Radical.
I'm going home. I'll probably be taking the bus. Me, a licensed driver. Let me guess. You bought a Toyota.
No, I got a gig. A real serious gig.
Johnny, that's great. Can I get passes?
Wait a minute, you gotta hear this. I'm playing for a bunch of visiting Russians. I am a star in Russia. Can you believe that? Bootleg copies of my tapes sell like hotcakes on the black market. Me and Russia.
Russians.
Beeman, that's great. That's today Russia, tomorrow America, huh?
Let's talk about those passes.
Billy, tell me you wouldn't dream of selling secrets to a foreign power, would you?
Richard, the only secret I know about is between Miss Nance and the Rolling Stones, and if they're interested in that stuff...
When I think back on all the crap I learned in high school, it's a wonder I can make it all. And though my lack of education
Nice hat.
They got great girls in this country.
We never saw anything like this in Bulgaria.
Asking that much, a few words with my own daughter? The answer is no.
No.
They've taken over the university complex, and so that is effectively Russian territory while they're there. So it's their rules. And the answer is no.
We're talking about the guy's daughter here, not Matahari.
That's not what your country can do for you. Truth is, while they are guests in this country, we're responsible for their security. And we don't want any incidents.
I just want to talk to my daughter to see how she is, to ask about her mother.
Now, if we find you interfering, you'll answer to us, Mr. Andreevich.
Forget it, Hayes.
Fimo, we just can't turn our backs on him.
I'm not gonna mess it up because of some screwy idea.
Hey, it's not a screwy idea. It's what got him out. A magic act, so I figure it's a perfect way to get us in.
He's not a magician.
It'll get us past security.
No, he's right, Billy. I couldn't do it. I know a little about building illusions, but not enough to go on stage and perform them.
B-Man, look, it's all happening on the campus there. The rehearsal hall is in the same building as their practice gym. All I'm asking you to do is just help us get him in there. Once we're there, I figure we can set up a meeting. All I'm asking you to do is just help us get him into the rehearsal.
That's it.
That's it. And you might mention that you know him.
That's no problem.
Okay, and that you never perform without him.
Not on your life.
B-Man, look! His first kid! His first kid, B-Man.
This man changed my life. I was on my way to being very important.
It might not be him. You should check the picture.
It's him. 12 years I have waited for this. This time he's mine.
So this is what we had figured. You see, I would be in disguise so no one would recognize me. Now, I know a little bit about magic, and Billy says he knows a lot, so we could give them a magic show.
Not throwing the dog high enough. That's very funny. I learned to do this when I dated Kiss.
Hey, look, they sent me another one. Now, I've called them, I've explained to them, I've written them, and they're still sending me letters here, okay? Now they're threatening to turn it over to their collection agency.
Well, maybe you could just go in and talk to them in person.
They're in Omaha. Omaha, Nebraska.
Billy, are you listening to me?
Yes.
This is not about your finances. This is about pride. It's about dignity. I'm a scientist. I am not a magic act.
Oh, don't sweat it, big guy. You can do it.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Yellow. Oh, hey, Glow, thanks for calling back so soon. No, you were right. A cold Barney burger would be awful. It would. So what do you say? I need your help. You in? Glow, that's not fair. We're talking about helping out a fellow human being here in trouble, and you're talking to me about convertibles? It's apples and oranges, Glow, apples and oranges. Okay, all right. I give up. You win. You get it for one night, Glow. That's it. Okay, it's very simple. All you have to do is be a volunteer for a gym meet. Just carry some towels.
Forget it, Billy.
Hey, look, this is as English as he gets.
Towels, and you can get over that in a very big way.
Hello? She's gonna be delighted. I'm just gonna wait till tomorrow and tell her the rest of the plan.
I like to dream. Yeah, right between my sound machine. On the cloud outside out in the night. Any place it goes is right. Goes far, flies near. 2 stars away from here. Well, you don't know what we can find. Why don't you come with me, little girl, on a magic carpet ride?
Listen, Dex, when you go down through that trap door, I'll only be able to cover you for a couple minutes with her before you have to reappear. Now, when you're down there, you do exactly what Al tells you to do. Because, my friend, if we are caught doing this, it's going to be Tatiana that pays for it.
I know that all too well. Billy, you were right. We can get there through the grate under the stage. And it's probably the only place that their security won't see us. And that's if Gloria can get her down there at all.
Was she still upset about that towel thing?
Oh, no, she found out it's a big honor to be a volunteer.
Yeah.
Billy, this place is crawling with KGB, and they don't seem to have much of a sense of humor, so be cool, okay? You look great.
All right, come on.
Okay, this is the part where the magician comes out.
Excuse me?
This is where the magician comes out.
I haven't been told anything about a magician. There is no magician in this show.
Oh, yeah, I never work without him. George, you want to come on out?
I have seen Galenkov out there. He will recognize me straight away.
I don't even recognize you in this disguise. Come on, Nick, we got to do it. They're waiting. Come on.
Johnny, we don't have time for this.
Come on, you got to make her want to see you. You got to do something.
I got it. George, why don't you show her a quick electric illusion?
Good idea. Come on, George. Make me electric.
I don't want a magician in the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great George Smith, with a simple wave of his hand, will now perform the incredible, the stupendous, the totally mystifying grand electric illusion. Hey, you. Wave your hand.
What?
Wave your hand. No, over his, over his. Do it again, do it again. Okay.
May I have a towel? Why else do you keep doing that over and over again? Oh, well, you get used to it. You develop, how you say, the... calluses? Yes, I think that's it. That sounds right, yes.
A head of cabbage.
Is him all right?
Why are you so concerned? He's nobody. It's a long time ago. Nobody cares anymore.
I care. We have a score to settle. It's personal, Yuri. It doesn't have to concern you. But I'm taking him back with me.
This is America. You can't just capture somebody off the street.
You're right. This will require some thought.
Did you see that?
Yeah, that was great.
It was my best flip of the day.
Tatiana,
You know my name.
yeah. I know this is going to sound very strange because we just met and everything, but I really want you to trust me. I have a message for you.
A message?
Would you like to see your father?
I need a volunteer from the audience.
I told them I had to go to the bathroom. I've got 5 minutes before they come look for me.
Billy, come on,
I
what
don't
is the
think
matter
this
with
is
you?
such a good idea.
There's nothing to worry about.
I don't.
He's just...
We haven't really practiced this. We
lift this up, all right?
We haven't really practiced this at all, Nick.
Just
we haven't done
relax.
this.
The magician is very good. I look forward to seeing him at the concert.
Well, he's not.
Good. I'm sure we will enjoy it.
Well, whatever you say.
Здравствуйте. Oh, it is a great honor to meet you. You are, how you say, very,
Tall.
black. Oh, no, we have tall people in Russia. Black, we don't have so much of. Oh, it's a great honor to meet you. Спасибо.
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 Погодите. Пустянем туда не.
Тогда ты иди. Посмотри, Татьяна пропала.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great George Smith will now demonstrate the fine art of disappearing. You know, this master of the grand illusion...
Will you get on with it?
Okay, here we go.
Where is she? Not far. Come on.
It's not an easy trick. Ta-da!
Oh, is that it? That's the big deal?
That was pretty good. Invented in India, hundreds of years ago. I will now perform the world-famous, infamous, cut and restored rope illusion.
Tanya, it is me.
I have only come because I have something to tell you.
You are angry at me. I cannot blame you. I understand.
You don't understand. How could you?
Oh, you think I ran out on you, that I abandoned you, but that is not what happened.
Is that why you wanted to see me? To tell me your excuses?
Tell me, how is your mother? It is 9 years since I heard anything of her. Anything at all. Tell me, how is she? Please.
Mama died 7 years ago. That's all I came to tell you. That she died, and it's your fault. After we got back to Moscow, they would come and arrest her a lot. Then one time they came and took her away. 2 months later, someone came and told me she died of pneumonia.
Look, the trick is obviously a bust. Why don't you get the contraption off the stage and let's get on with it?
Tanya, you're making all this too emotional. You can't possibly do well in competition if you're going to be so emotional. Now straighten out. Straighten out.
I don't think you understand something. You see, this is what we magicians call building suspense, or BS. It's sort of establishing a mood. We like to Hey, but, you know, ma'am, if you want just some sort of Doug Henning kind of, you know, clap your hand, he reappears, you got it. Around.
This guy's...
I'm impressed.
What it probably means is that they've made contact with her.
In which case, we'd
In
better...
which case, she is the perfect bait. Nobody to worry. I have a little plan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I won't allow it. I don't allow it.
No, Richard, I think it's going to work, okay? Elle's already mapped out the 3 escape routes, and we now have a 2-stage plan. Doctor?
2 illusions. First, Gloria trades places with Tanya. That gives Tanya a chance to slip out the side. Doc?
Next, Gloria then lifts Nikolai up to the catwalk. He's out the fire escape, out the door, on his way. 1, 2,
3.
You don't understand. Yesterday, you had some security. Now there'll be, if the Consul General comes, you'll have more. I refuse. I absolutely forbid it.
Richard, got a minute? Listen, we've studied the building, and we know what we're doing. And we're going to get her out of there. And we're going to do it before anyone notices.
Dearest Tatiana, I know that you are upset with me, and you have every right to be, but since I left you and your mother 12 years ago, not a day has gone by but that I have not thought about you and prayed to see you again. When you were a child, Tatiana, it was like you were physically and psychically a part of me. Now that you have grown, that hasn't changed at all. The years and the miles have not altered my dedication to you, except to make it more intense. I left Russia because I was forced to. But what I found here in America has restored my soul. I want you to have that too. I know you have a life of your own back in Russia, but if you want to stay here in America with me, we can help you. It requires no more from you than to be at the show and to volunteer when I ask for volunteers. If you do not, I will understand. Whatever you decide, Tatyanoshka, know that my heart is always with you. Always.
Did you know my father well? A little. Do you want to talk? Yes.
Oh well, after doing today? We just touched ground on an international runway. The jet fell back home from overseas to the USA. New York, Los Angeles, oh how I yearn for you. Detroit, Chicago, Chattanooga, Baton Rouge. Let alone just to be at my home back in old St.
Lydia, what do you think of America?
It's good.
Yes, I like it. I wouldn't like to live here, but it's nice. You don't like it? You know, I like it.
Listen to me. You've got to try to focus in here. Because this is going to be a little trickier than I thought.
Yeah, but if she was going to do it, she would surely have sent us a message, don't you think?
Let's not panic. I mean, this is magic. We bluff them to the end.
I don't know what that means.
Look, you just do what you did in Berlin. We'll take care of the rest.
If they catch me, they will send me to Siberia. Who knows what they will do to you? I cannot go on without Gloria.
Take it easy, I'm here.
I need her to help me escape. Can you do like the thing?
What do you mean, actually float something? Well, not exactly.
Not at all, Billy.
That's what I said.
Did she give me any message, anything at all?
Johnny B will return, but now you're about to see some astonishing illusions. We are proud to present the master of magic, the one and only George.
Okay, you know what you have to do?
Yeah, the tribe to work on it.
I mean, about getting out.
She knows. She knows. I'm not late, am I?
No, they're just going up. Did you find out anything?
There's a heavy guard out there, and they look like they mean business.
Hey, just remember, so do we.
Right. Okay, you're gonna have to help me up.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Love that.
blondes and beach boys, they might marvel at the size. You gotta earn it something that big, that's gonna advertise. There's no one ever told you you got a body built to last. 15-story dead stop, you don't know where and fast. 10, 20, 30, 40. 15-story halo. 10, 20, 30, 40. 15 stories high. I said 10, 20, 30, 40. 15-story halo. 10,
my next illusion, I will require the assistance of a volunteer from the audience. A volunteer perhaps from among the visiting gymnasts.
He is my father.
This young lady will be fine.
It's time now. You go down below the stage.
And when it is your turn, you climb down through the trapdoor.
If they catch us.
They will.
Even if we don't make it, I'm glad we tried.
We will make it.
See you in America.
In America.
B-Man,
I thought you said this thing wouldn't overload.
listen to me. Something's happened to Glow.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to need your assistance. You must concentrate, think hard to make the girl reappear.
Where's Glow? She's supposed to be up in the cabinet. She's supposed to trade places with Tatiana.
She's in trouble.
Oh, we'll take care of this. You guys gotta get out of here.
That's right. It's our first priority. Look, I'm going upstairs. Find Glow.
All right.
To a count of 3. 1 and 2 and 3.
What is going on?
Glow's missing.
How am I supposed to get out of here without her?
Looks like we walk into a trap here.
I'm there. I'm dead. What do we do?
Just keep going. Just keep going.
You are watching Nikolai Andreevich say goodbye to America.
Gloria, what has happened?
Everything's going wrong. We have to get out of here.
Yes, is Tanya up? That is the important thing.
Show up. Where the hell you been?
Tell you later, they need you downstairs.
All right, the only thing we can do is try to create some kind of diversion.
Got any good ideas, Hayes? Now's the time to use one.
Well, I tell you, the first thing we can do is split up.
You, put a bulletin out for the girl. We must get her before she gets off the grounds. Go, go, go.
I was right after all. This is like Berlin exactly. Get back downstairs and catch him when he comes through the door. trapdoor. Be careful, he's very fast. Keep your eye on the trapdoor.
Tavares Galenkov, I don't see the trapdoor.
Drop the curtain! After him!
It's impossible. Where did he go? There he is. After him!
Come on, let's bolt. You guys get in the back.
Johnny!
Whoa! Grab the wheel.
Welcome home, Nikolai. We've waited for this a long time. Now, you're going to take a very long sleep, and then we can talk again in Moscow. And you can get rid of this disguise now. It really isn't very becoming. I don't have the words.
That's okay, Chief. My Russian's not very good either. Did anyone ever tell you look a lot like Richard Nixon?
They're going to stop him.
Yes. Спокойной ночи. Слышал, что он говорил? Он мне по-русски говорит.
Kiss from a distance. Memories so like a child.
Welcome to America.
And the Soviet Consul General issued a statement in San Francisco early today expressing shock and dismay. See box next page. Meanwhile, in Moscow, Pravda called into question the judgment of the team security officials.
Sounds like your friend Galenkov is up for a tour in Siberia, huh? Okay, I mean, I got a quarter up here, you know, Al, and they're half hour late. What's going on?
Gloria's a safe driver. She's not going to hurt the car.
It was great, Billy. We went to the Santa Monica Pier, and we had cotton candy. We went to Hollywood, and we had hot dogs, and then we went to the Westwood, and we went to a record store.
And Tatiana tore into him for not having any of my old albums.
Then we went to a mall. You loved the mall, didn't you? Then we had tacos. She'd never, ever had a taco in her whole life.
If one is not careful, freedom can be very, very fattening.
You know, all that, and you brought the car back in one piece. Glow, I'm proud of you.
Well, yeah, well, this afternoon we're going to go...
Gloria, I appreciate everything that you're doing for me, but, well, maybe I would like to spend some time with my father.
Billy,
Hey, Nick. It's okay.
Good night, bunnies.